Dude, I don't like how quiet it is. Is it the volume? Nope, music's on. I don't know why the museum it's like just dead silent. Like why? So yeah, I realized if like the museum of Bioshock comes with the game, and I looked around a bit and it's pretty cool. I think I might just have, if I don't know what to play, I'll just pop this on in the background and just run around it, I guess. Tara's ideas and rationally discarded, reworked heavily during the remaking of the original Bioshock. There's a lot of cool things that are, it's like, that was cut, I think, and I like seeing the ideas they had with this. Um, like this. This is supposed to be the Little Sisters before they switched it to Little Sisters. Yeah, dog. I would not have sympathy for this shit. I would get Adam 24/7. And I liked that they wanted you to have sympathy in choosing to get rid of these. But yeah, if it was this, I would not save that thing. The Big Daddy's interesting. This design obviously goes on to be in Bioshock 2. This one's kind of funny. But it's cool, Big Daddy design. This one too, I don't remember. I think it is in Bioshock 1. I think. These are the concepts for Rosie types of Big Daddy. I think there's a Rosie. Yeah, there is. Why am I thinking that? Yeah, there's a Rosie in Bioshock 1 and it comes back in Bioshock 2. These are early types for Rosie. Type of a Big Daddy who, like the bouncer, was envisioned as a construction worker who has been repurposed as a protector for the gatherers. Yeah. Yeah, because that's what they were, I think. Construction workers. Alright, yeah. But yeah, there's lots of cool stuff to read here. The Big Daddies, originally called protectors, were envisioned as dive-suited construction workers retasked with the defense of atom gatherers. They used construction tools or improvised weapons that looked like they had been found on the sea floor. From left to right are the early concepts for the melee, ranged, and slow projectile projectors. That's really sick. It's really badass. It's really cool. Super cool concepts. Yeah, this was like splicers, Jesus. I do give them that. They do like as much as scary kind of they are. Like uh which one's this is a splicer created around the same time as Stitchy and the Grenader. This splicer was dubbed because of her weapon of choice. This concept evolved into Spider Splicer. Then it was decided that the splicer models could fill any behavior role, and that the later became the Baby Jane splicer. Interesting. The Baby Jane splicer? I need to look for that. I don't know what that is. This part is my favorite fact. I love this fact. Where is it? There it is. Where is it? Where is it? Sea life. Exhibit hanging sea life, not as much as a cut concept as an Easter egg for observant museum visitors. The These sea creatures can be seen swimming past the player's view during the Biosphere ride down in Rapture in Bioshock's opening sequence, which is so cool. Like the whale, the squid, I even see the angelfish. That's super cool. Big ass shark. I think just the skeleton. Yeah, I don't think the actual fish, but yeah, it's pretty cool. This is all like cool. I didn't even see the angelfish, but yeah, the whale. That's cool. But yeah, I what's this? This was the first image that really captured all the visual elements that made Bioshock Bioshock. A large view of the ocean, the aquatic lighting scene, and the elegant Art Deco design elements. Without this image, Bioshock would have been a radically different beast. Damn. Love it. The Bioshock series as a whole is probably my favorite. It's probably the best, my favorite. Like, if you ask me, what's your your favorite game? Bioshock 2. If you ask me my favorite series, it's Bioshock. The Bioshock series. But yeah, it's really amazing what they did with this game. Man, this is scary as fuck, dude. This was for Suave. Ugh. This is badass. To me, it's really interesting to imagine how it would have. Anyway, this is an early concept depicting a Big Daddy bursting through a wall, which inspired the audio log in the Big Daddy Training Guard's grounds area about a rogue Big Daddy, the player that encountered him at the end of the level. Interesting. Interesting. I don't like how it's like just silence. But I guess I'll just look at this stuff. Yeah, I wanted to talk about mainly, my thought. This is like a rant, right? This is a healthy rant, not a sad one. It's a healthy one that I'm not gonna cry through, one that's not out of malice, out of spite. This is a healthy rant. So I just wanted to really rant about how it's really like a good place to sit. I guess I want to rant about how like what misery is like for me and why it's so weird, right? Um, because it's something that's been on my mind a lot. What doesn't help my disease, I guess, is I have a very, after having everything, I kind of have a shitty, not the best perspective on life. And like, I don't know, misery is I don't know, misery kind of takes over. You know, I have someone that tells me like wow, Rena, like you do all this, you have all this stuff, but you're not happy still? Like you don't even qualify as, depressed. Like if I told people what you had, they wouldn't think you're depressed. And I was like, yeah, I know that. I know that if someone else had everything that I had, they'd be a lot happier. A lot happier. Um, no, no. I guess that takes me back to my point. Alright, this is my two topics. My first topic is misery. And my second topic is explaining my favorite characters. So misery is pretty. I guess I can explain. I'll go into more depth about my misery, probably. But I want to touch on the characters part a bit. But yeah, misery is. Is it comforting? Like I've been depressed now for a good amount of my life. Whether people believe it or not, it's fine. I know it's been probably like 10 years now. Um, I've cried alone. I've I've yelled at myself alone. You know, um, I've suffered alone, right? Like I cry. That's not a lot, right? I guess that's not a lot of things. I've cut myself alone. I didn't go around showing the marks, but I did cut myself while I was alone. And the thing about misery is I was talking to a professional about it. They said how I might like being miserable. To some extent, I think that is true. To some extent, I definitely agree that I do enjoy being miserable. Partially. Because part of me doesn't get how, if I like it, why do I do everything by myself? Like, only recently, actually, this couple of years, I've actually started crying in front of other people. Is it good? I don't know. I think it's good to cry in front of other people. They talk you out of your nonsense, but it's only recently, right? So when I did it by myself, did I like it then? You know? So it's like, I don't know how much of it I really like misery. Like, do I, in some sense, I get why I do, right? I'm not saying it gives me an excuse to be less competent in myself, but I mean, that's it, really. I, I want to enjoy moments of my life with other people. But I just can't. And I'm doing things, right? I'm doing things that, that I'm doing things. Maybe I could do more. Could always do more, right? Gotta do things, gotta do things, gotta do things. But, yeah, I mean, I guess I did the validation because the words don't work, right? As much as I want it, as much as I want the praise, they don't work. And, it's like no point in me hearing it. But does that matter? Like, Just because it doesn't work doesn't mean it sucked to hear, right? I wouldn't mind still hearing it, but I get it. I need to pull myself out of it. My parents tell me nothing really traumatic happened to you. And they're right. They're right, but it's like, then why am I like this? It's like, why? Why can't I, like, I'm just making excuses. I'm trying to put a blame. I don't blame anyone. I'm trying to put a blame on anyone. Just, like, I know it's my fault. I just don't want that. I have a very nihilistic view of the world. If history taught me anything, it's that we don't matter as much as we think we do. We really don't. In a way, that's good, because that means you have to make the meaning. You have to find the meaning, which is exciting, right? But some days I just don't feel like finding it. Even though it's right in front of me, I just can't look at it. I cried over not being able to find something I'm good at. I'm good at singing, I think. Not saying I'm great, but I'm good at it. Now, if I compare it to other people, that's nothing, right? Somehow I'm supposed to be happy with that when that's all I got. I have to build this competency within myself, and yeah, I'm trying. But how much trying can you really give it? Like how much trying? Like you gotta keep going, right? Trying is so... I guess that's why I got told I like being miserable. Because I know what to do, I know how to get rid of it, I just don't do it. Sure, maybe I like it, but I think some of it's rooted in some valid thing. Like, do I like crying by myself because it's fun? Maybe that's not what it means when I say I like being miserable. But I don't know. I don't know anymore. Running good on time, I guess. I don't know. Misery is like The best way I can describe it for me is like imagine you're in a room, one side is full of darkness, but and it's like divided with a window. The other half is mixed. It's got lightness, darkness, but the light almost overtakes it completely. The darkness is still there, but the light is still just prevalent. And I'm behind the glass. I'm in the darkness part of it. The hammer is right there. The hammer is shined by the light on the other side. So it's right there. The light's shining on it. I just choose not to grab it. I act like I can't see it. Why? I don't know. The hammer's right there. I just gotta break the window and I'll be fine, but I can't grab the hammer. My brain won't let me see the hammer. It's shining right there, but I just can't see it. I think my brain doesn't want me to see it. I think my brain doesn't think I deserve the hammer. I don't know. The point is, I choose that I can't see the hammer, even though it's shining right in front of me. I just can't see it. And that's on me. So, I don't really. Do I want sympathy? What do I want? Some validation? I don't know. I'm so used to not seeing the hammer that I just don't bother looking for it. Maybe I think I tell myself that there isn't a hammer. That this is it. This is all I can see. And I have to live with that. I don't even bother to check because of how big the darkness is. I don't bother to reach out my hand and see if there is a hammer there or if there's anything there. Maybe I don't even see the window right in front of me, even though it's right there. Um, but yeah, favorite character time. I can talk about misery the whole time. I've noticed a pattern. I'll list my favorite characters from media, and I can give a synopsis about why. I mean, generally we pick the characters we like because we see parts of ourselves in them, right? Generally, not all the time. Sometimes we just like a character. That's fine. Generally, if they're our favorite, they stick out to us the most, and they kind of resonate with us in some aspect. Number one that I think I acquired first was Better Call Saul, Saul Goodman. Probably my favorite. You know, that was my first favorite character. Uh, he's I think the key thing is that I find that I don't know. It's probably the Two-Face part. I think he uses a whole other identity to kind of be a better version that he thinks will succeed. The Saul Goodman part, Saul Goodman. I think that's the part I like about him is that he makes people laugh, and the part of him, the Saul Goodman part of him, is really funny, and I like his Jimmy McGill part too. I appreciate his transition to that character. I think it's really cool. Um, Rice Shower from Uma Musume. I'm not gonna say oh, because she's depressed. She's not depressed. I don't know if she's depressed. That's actually, I don't even know if that's canon. I don't know. You could think she is, but I don't think that's canon. Not only do I love the way her outfit is, I love the way she dresses, and I sometimes wish I could dress like that. I wish sometimes I looked like her. But she gets booed for winning two races because she thinks that if she wins, people will love her more. People will appreciate her more. She beat the top horses at the time, which were Machino, Bourbon, and Major McQueen. So she beats these two, but they don't like her still. They still boo her. They still don't like her. They actually call her a villain, a heel, and that she ruins the match. She ruins the race, and no one likes her still. Now, obviously, I don't see myself as a racehorse girl, but she's she's amongst my favorite. She's amongst my favorite characters, comforting characters, because I see the crowd, the fans that don't like me as myself. But sometimes I'm thinking if I just do something, maybe I won't even. I still won't be liked. The crowd's me, no matter how many times I win. I just don't like it. I don't know. But also, that's what I think. Another one is Mercy from Overwatch. Well, it's less trash talk about it, but Mercy. I mentioned Mercy as like my comfort character. I know that's really sad to have a comfort character. I don't know if it is. Probably not. It's okay if you do. But for me, I don't know. If you have one, that's fine. But for me, it's her because she's such a caring person. And I know there's other caring people. in other types of media, but she's the help that I want to give to people. I want to be the angel that people look forward to seeing and appreciate her presence and love her help, her radiance, her smile. I don't know if Mercy likes herself. I don't know. I guess I'm a fake fan, but I don't know if she does. I don't know. But I really admire that about her. I wish to be like her too. I wish I could be anyone but myself. Said I wasn't gonna cry. Yeah, I wish I could be any one of those characters but myself. Yeah, Mercy is just she's a ray of sunshine to me. Even though all these characters are fake, they kind of help me get by. That's what characters do, right? They help you get by. Oh, these are my three characters that help me get by in life. Yeah. Saul Goodman, Rice Shower, and Mercy. And Mercy. I'll talk to you later, and take care.